Gotcha. Teo, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing great, man. The greatest times right now. We're here at the Edge, and we just had our first face-off with Sandor Martin.
Gotta ask you, you were supposed to fight Pedraza. Is there any disappointment with you now facing Sandor Martin?
No, this is the guy that we wanted in the first place, and I'm glad that, this happened and everything turned around. We wish nothing but health for Jose Pedraza. Obviously, he was dealing with non-COVID symptoms, and, he had to pull out for his own reasons. So, we're excited that we have Sandor Martin. But you guys got to understand, this is not a 3-week notice for this guy. He's been in the gym, and if you don't believe me, ask Bruce Trampler, ask Brad Goodman, or ask my manager, David McWhorter.
Well, does it make it difficult for you just from the standpoint of, you were making your game plan for Pedraza, now you kind of got to switch it on the fly for a guy that fights completely differently. Does it make it a little difficult for you?
No, not necessarily. Actually, I felt like Pedraza was going to give me more of a difficult a run for my money than anything. But, we don't overlook these guys. We don't overlook Sandor Martin. Obviously he defeated and beat arguably one of the best Mexican fighters of this era, Mikey Garcia, 4-divisional champion, world champion. So it's a great matchup, and this is going to show everyone where I'm at the 140 division.
Well, that's why I wanted to also ask you, why do you say that Pedraza would have given you a tougher fight, even though I believe he lost his last few fights. He also had a draw against Comey, a guy you stopped in the second round, and Martin, like you said, he beat Mikey Garcia and essentially retired him. So why do you view that Pedraza as a tougher fight for you?
Because Pedraza is like a sniper, like a little bit like his name. What he does is he alternates. He switches from southpaw to orthodox. So what happens with a lot of fighters, they end up having issues. Where is this guy going? Because he could go off his back foot and then throw a punch. So you always got to be more aware of that person. Because fighters like that know how to switch, for instance, like Crawford or anyone like that in that sort. See, I do it too, but I do it from time to time, still working on those things. We like to improve. I think those styles right there alone, could bring a little problem to a fighter.
And just last thing, man, would a person be disappointed if you didn't get the stoppage against him, man, or is just the win a win in your book?
It's all about looking impressive. That's all it is. The knockout, if it comes, it comes. So my whole objective is just looking great. I worked my butt off all this camp. I work my butt off every time I'm getting ready for a fight. We're just looking forward to putting on a show for everybody on Heisman night. It is my night.
Gotcha. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.